Hello guys, good morning. So I just woke up not too long ago, freshened up, and I decided to make this video, so please excuse my morning face. Alright, the thing is that I woke up this morning, went to my YT studio, and I saw 2 comments. But before I got these 2 comments, I've been getting comments like, please can you show us how to edit? Even though I've made a video showing how to edit in the past, I can't remember how many years ago. I think it's been 5-6 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, using KineMaster to demonstrate the editing video, because then I was using KineMaster to edit my videos. So people were asking me to show how to edit videos, and I made that video that time. It's still on my channel. It's up to 4 parts. Yes, about 4 parts. Part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. So even though I've made the video, people are still asking me to make a video showing how to edit videos, if that makes sense. But I'm still going to be doing it. In this video I'll show you how you can edit very fast, very easily, without stress, using CapCut. I will still leave the link to the previous videos in the comment section. So after watching this video, just scroll down to the comment section. It's going to be the first comment. I'll be pinning it up there, so that if you are using KineMaster to edit your videos, you can easily go click on the links, watch the videos, and get to see how to edit your videos if you are still finding it challenging editing with KineMaster. But in this video I'll be demonstrating using CapCut, because I am now using CapCut. I used KineMaster for over 6 years, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 5 to 6 years, yes. And then I had issues with KineMaster. I had issues logging in, something like that, because I was paying for the app annually. I started paying monthly. At a point I started paying annually, and then one day my subscription expired. I tried to subscribe again, and I was getting issues. They even referred me to my bank. I went to my bank to rectify the issues. I came back here. I tried to log in again. The thing wasn't going through. So I started looking for apps to edit my videos with, because I have videos to edit, and I had to put out videos, you know. So that was when I started researching on other apps, other editing apps. I've heard some of my colleagues talk about CapCut, how good it is, so I had to download it. I've used several editing videos in the past, both Power Director, Filmora Go, VivaVid, InShot. Those ones, I didn't like the way they work, so I had to stick with KineMaster, because at the time it was giving me everything and more that I needed in an editing app for mobiles, so mobile phone, not even a laptop or computer, no, just on your phone or tablet, and it's giving me everything. Like what? So now that the KineMaster is no longer working for me because I couldn't log in anymore, I am now using CapCut, even though at first it was a bit challenging navigating the CapCut app, but now I can almost say that I'm a pro when it comes to using CapCut. Like, it's so simple, it's so easy to navigate, plus it's free. Although I don't know for now, but then I downloaded it, I was using it for free. I didn't pay nothing, but I was still getting almost everything I wanted. So currently I decided to pay for the app. Like, why not? Since it's giving me what I want, everything you can ever ask for in an editing app is in CapCut. So I had to pay. I'm paying monthly now. Maybe I'll start paying annually, but for now I'm paying monthly, so I can get all the features in it, all the tools for free. Okay, but you can start with the free version, just that it's limited, but you can still edit your videos, right? So yes, I'm going to be demonstrating using CapCut. Okay, now let's go and edit. All right guys, so here we are on my tablet screen right now. Okay, first of all, before we start, I just want to say this: just follow my cursor, okay, the mouse, just follow it. Wherever the thing goes, follow it. Okay, so this is my screen, and over here you can see the CapCut app already downloaded, because that's what I've been using to edit my videos, like I said earlier. So I'm going to click on it. It will open up. Now if you are editing using your phone, it will look single on the screen like this, just as it is now. But because I'm using my laptop, it's going to be full screen, because it's easier that way, and you get to see what you're working with a lot clearer, if that makes sense. Okay, so we are going to click on new project. Are you following my cursor? Click on the new project, and we are going to go and select the project we want to work with. Now here you can select multiple projects, multiple clips that you want to add at the same time, but I don't like to do that. Reason being that when I add multiple clips, like for instance, if I'm working with up to 20 clips, if I add all of them at the same time, it will start lagging at some point. So I don't like that. I like to click 1 or 2 clips at a go. Okay, yes, but if you want to click multiple, you can just click. As you're clicking, it's changing color. Can you see? You click as much clips as you want, then come down here where it says add and add. But I'm not going to be doing that. I'm just going to select maybe 1 clip. Yeah, 1 clip, just for the purpose of this video. I'll select 1. This is just randomly, okay? I'm not trying to edit this video. This video is already up on my channel, so maybe you can go and check it out. It is our first morning routine in 2025. So I'm going to be using one of the clips to demonstrate. So after clicking on the clip or clips that you want to work with, you click add, and it will bring you down here. This is your workspace. Remember, I said earlier, if you're working with your phone, it's going to look something like this. So I just rotated my tablet now. This is how it will look on your phone. But because I'm working with my tablet, it's going to look like this, and I love it this way. Okay? All right. Now, before we begin editing, you can go down here. Keep following my cursor, okay guys? This is edit, audio, text, overlay, effects, captions, aspect ratio. I'm coming back to this. This is what I wanted to explain, but I'm coming back to it. We have filters, adjustments, stickers, and background. Yes, that's what we have on this first page now. Now, if you are editing portrait mode kind of video, like all those reels and short form videos that you post on YouTube, you can come here and select your aspect ratio. You can see it. We have original 9:16, 16:9. Now this 9:16, you can use it for TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts. Yes, this is YouTube standard format. Okay, if you are making like what you are seeing on the screen now, yes, this is landscape mode. This is portrait mode. So we are working with landscape mode, and CapCut is good at detecting the format you are using. For instance, if I delete this video now, and add, let me delete it as I'm explaining. Edit it and add a portrait mode kind of videos that I shot using portrait mode. For instance, let's add this one. You see, automatically CapCut will give you the aspect ratio of that video. You don't even need to select it, right? You see it. This is portrait mode now. Now I'm going to delete it again and go back to the previous one. Where is the clip? I think, yeah, it's this one. Add, exit. Now you can see we are back to here. Automatically it will change the format for you. You don't need to do that. But let's, for instance, you want to use this clip now where I'm talking to create a short kind of video. Maybe you want to post shorts on your channel, on your YouTube channel. You just have to, once you bring in the clip, you click on aspect ratio and select 9:16. Did you see what happened there then? Tick. it will just change the format for you. But if you want it to fill the screen, you don't like it the way it's looking right now, you just click on the project. Can you see my cursor? Again, click on the clip, and then you will swipe to where it says basic. You can even use your 2 fingers to zoom, like drag and zoom it to fill the screen, but I'm going to be using my mouse. So click on basic. You have position, maybe if you want it to go by the side, if you want it to go side by side. Okay, undo. So it will stay how it was before, or you want it to go up, you see, undo again. Now we have scale. I'm coming back to scale. We have rotate. You can rotate this thing like this. It's not looking good, right? But just in case you need it, undo again. Now back to scale. This is where you get to zoom it in, zoom it to fill the screen. Have you seen it? Then tick. You're good to go. You see? Just that it will zoom out a lot of things in the background, but the main focus here is my face, right? Which is not too bad, if I must say. Now let's undo and go back, or let me just simply delete it, because doing undo now, we are going to waste a lot of time now. So let me simply delete this clip, and then we'll start all over. Okay, back again to my videos. I'm going to select that clip again, which is this one, add, and then exit. Okay, now here is where the work begins, guys. I hope you are still here. If we are not able to finish everything at once, maybe I can do a part 2 of this, and then we'll continue from the part 2. But let's just continue. Now you want to cut off the parts that you don't want, because you can see, obviously, I just came to set up my camera, and I'm going back to come in again, to come in as if I wasn't the one that set up the camera. That's the best part of editing. You get to cut off all the rubbish that you don't need in your videos, right? So I have set the camera. I'm going back to start coming. So I'm going to cut from here. Just click on that clip, click on split, click on this one that you want to delete, click on edit, delete over here. Are you still following my cursor? Click on delete, and it's gone. That's simple. And then I'm coming from here now. Can you see that? Right? Another way you can delete it, another way you can edit that part out is, let me do undo now. Undo. Everything is back to how it was before. This is me going back to start coming. So I want to start coming from there. I'll click on the clip, then drag it from here towards the end. You can see the bold white there. Drag it to here. Okay, you see, that's it. That's 2 ways you can cut or drag to cut out the part you don't want in your video. Now I'm coming, and I'm here. It's just like me acting a short B-roll, short intro, short movie of me coming in. Like, it looks so natural and makes you feel at home. It makes, okay, let me explain better. It's as if someone came to my house and I'm coming from the kitchen to attend to the person, if that makes sense. Okay, let's play it. You see, it's as if, oh guys, you see, it's as if I'm just coming to receive the person, or coming to be with the person, coming to gist with the person. You understand? So sometimes when you are even doing, if you are vlogging, sometimes add short movie in your vlog, so that you entertain people the more. Okay, now here is another important thing I want you to note. You can see how dark my face is looking here. You can see the video is not bright enough. That's because I shot this clip in the early hours of the morning. Does that make sense? So the weather is not yet too bright. That's why it's looking like this. Again, I didn't increase the brightness of my camera. If I do so, it's going to it will not look that good. This is the highest I could go on that day, so that my video will still retain its natural brightness and quality. Do you get? Now when I come to edit the video, here is what I will do. I'll click on this clip now, and then first of all I will increase the volume right here. You can see the volume icon. Click on it. It's at 100 now. If you can see, it's at 100. Previously, normally it's always at 100, but I always drag it to 200 if I'm using my actual camera to record, because my actual camera has all these professional microphone mounted on it. So I usually use 200 for that, so it's not too loud and shouting and cracking and making noise. But if I film with my phone, I usually drag it to 500 or 600 maximum, depending on how I lowered my voice while talking. That is if I record with my phone. Okay, 500 to 600, it will be very audible and crisp, like very sharp audio that is not too loud and it's not too low. Okay, now back to the normal audio, because this is just for demonstration. I'm not trying to put out this clip on my channel. So now let's brighten this video up. Again, click on any project you want to work with. You have to click on it, then it will give you options down here to select from. Okay, now that we have clicked on it, we are going to go over to we have adjust here, we have filters. If you want to add all those TikTok kind of filters that makes your face smooth, shiny, bright, looking like a model, this is where you select the filters. Okay, I'm going to click on filters, and here you have many options, guys. There are a lot. Like, you will have to sit down and walk, like go over all these things and see how each and every single one of them work before you can select your favorites and add them to your favorites. Look at my cursor here. I already have the ones I added to my favorites, the ones I use to edit my videos. I don't have to always come here and be searching for filters. No, I have already added some here, which we will come back to it later. But here you get to choose. Like, there are a lot. You can see this one now. I've already added it to my favorite. You can see the sign there, and now you can see they are all written pro. Only this one, they didn't write pro on this one because it's free for free users. This one, no pro. You can use it for free. Before, there were a lot of them that you can use for free, but now some of them, they are gradually adding them to pro version, which means you will have to pay before you can be able to use them. For instance, this one now that says pro is already in my favorite. Because I'm paying for the app, I can use anything on this app without having to be limited, if that makes sense. So this one now is also free. But the most beautiful ones, they have tagged all of them pro. So this app is an app you will want to pay to start using all the features. Now let's go to my favorite, which is this icon right here. Click on it. Anyone. Okay, let's say I want to add this one to my favorite. Here's what you will do. You just tap on it, click and hold. Okay, just press down and hold, and it will automatically move over to your favorite. Remember this shadow. Let's add it to my favorite now, even though I don't need it, but just for the purpose of this video, I'm going to press down. It's automatically added. You can see it on the screen there, and see the icon here, automatically added. Now let's go to my favorites, and you will see it here. Look at it, it's already added. So here are the ones I added to my favorite. Now I added all of these ones here because I film mostly vlogs. Sometimes I film inside, sometimes I'm vlogging outside, sometimes I'm vlogging in the kitchen, sometimes I'm in the bathroom, sometimes I'm in my living room. So the weather will keep changing, the brightness will keep changing, the metering mode will keep changing, and all of them may not need one filter. You understand? For instance, if I use this filter when I'm shooting outside, inside might not need it. Like, it might look off if I add it when I'm inside. this is just example, okay? You will have to download this app, go around it, like play around with the app to see what works for you. This is what works for me that I am trying to explain. So if you like it, you buy my idea. Now I want to color grade this video because I cannot put it out like this. It's not looking good. It's not my thing. What I will do is I'm going to add this one right here. I usually use this one. I use this one as well, the one that says snack. I use it. I also use this December one for, you see the color changed now, but I don't want this one. I'm going to click on the mate high, this one. You can see what happened there. Let me undo. Excuse me guys. So this is the original clip. Now let's add the mate high. You see how it changed. I will drag it down to 50 because it's too much for me. In your own case, you might want to go a little backwards or even up to 100 depending on how you want it, but I usually go down to either 50 or 60. Okay, let me leave it at 60 now, and then you will click apply to all. When you click apply to all, this will be applied to all clips. Remember, we are working with only one clip, so I don't need to click the apply to all. There's no need for that. But let's say I have more than one clip, I have 2 to 10, from 2 and above, you can then click to apply to all. Okay, now another thing I want to say again is I don't usually color grade before I start cutting out the parts I don't want. I usually edit, cut out the parts, do everything that I want to do for the video. In some cases, I also do voiceovers before I then color grade, because here is what happens when you color grade before cutting out parts. It will start lagging. Not too bad because of my tablet. My tablet is a fast one, so it doesn't usually lag so bad. But if I was editing this on my phone and I go ahead and apply filters before cutting, it will lag so badly. So what I usually do is I edit first, cut out parts first, do my voiceover, do everything, then the filters and the face adjustment comes in last, so that as soon as I'm done applying those ones, I then export. Easy peasy. You don't need to spend hours editing one video. No, but because I'm demonstrating and also we are using one clip, I'm not using multiple clips, I'm going to go ahead and apply the filters. Let's just say I've cut out all the parts I don't want in my video. I've done my voiceover, write-ups and all of that, transition and stuff like that. I'm now adding my filter at the end. Okay, done with adding. Remember, we set it at 60 thick, and that's it. Hold on guys, we are not done yet too. Now we are going to click on the clip again, click on adjustment, follow my cursor guys, adjustment, click on it. Here you have a lot of options to choose from. Okay, I'm starting with brightness, which is this one right here. Click on brightness and drag it up till it's as bright as you want it. I usually stay at around either 10 to 15 and maximum of 20, depending, not always 20. Sometimes I go to 30. If I was in a very dark place, I usually go to 30, but for the purpose of this particular clip now, I'll leave it at 15. Okay, it's, remember, this is how it was looking before. See, dark, 15, bright. Now I want to add temperature to this video, just a little. Here you click on temp, which is the temperature. You can drag it forward and it will look warmer. I don't like this. I usually go back to 5, sometimes 5 here. 5 is not bad. Sometimes 10 or 12 if I want it super cool. This is warm, this is cool. Okay, so let's leave it at 5. Now we are not done. We click on hue. I can't pronounce this thing well, but here, look at my cursor. Here, click on it. You can go down. You see how it's changing. You can go forward. I don't want this. I usually stay at 5 or maximum 10. This side again 5. If I'm minusing, 5 for maximum 10. That's what I usually use. For the purpose of this clip, I think I'll stay at -5. Yes, -5. Then I'll add color. Click on saturation here. You add a little bit of color, maybe 10. I usually go for 10 or 5. Okay. For this video, I'll use 5. +5, not minus now. +5. Then contrast. Click on contrast. Go down. You see how it's changing, looking dull. I usually stay at 5. But this 5 is not looking good in my eyes here. So I'll keep it at 2. +2. By the way, then highlights. These are the things I use that I'm showing you. You can play with other ones on your own. Okay, now coming to highlights, you're going to highlight the video. Go up. You see it's too bright when you go to 50, too dark. I usually stay at 2 to 5, +2 to 5. Then shadow, you can dim it, like darken it a bit, or you can just walk around and play around with it. I'll leave it at +5. White, let's reduce the whites, even though they are not much. If you reduce the whites, can you see what is happening there? If you go forward, ooh, too bad. So let's leave it at -5. Blacks, if you have black colors in the video, this is where you make things interesting, guys. All those black colors will be popping. Look at my TV screen here will be popping. Just be looking at the TV. If you bring it forward, you see it's not looking good. So I usually leave it at 5 or 2. So I'm going to leave it at -2 now. Okay, what next? You can sharpen your video as well. Here is sharpen. Click on the sharpen. Click on drag it. I usually stay at 10. I don't want it too sharp, but if you want it very sharp, you can go to 20, 30, but let's leave it at 10. I think I'm done here now. I'm done, literally. I'm done. Okay, let's say I want to reduce the reds because my face is looking more red. I'm going to click on graphics. Click on the red color here, and then be looking at the screen as I drag it down from here. Look at my cursor. I will drag it down a bit. You see it's changing. As you're dragging it, it's changing. Up, changing, down, changing. So it depends on what you want. This is how it was before. So I'm going to drag it down a bit. Just a tiny bit, and that's it. Thick. And this is it now. But it's still not looking that bright. My face. Okay, so what I will do now is click on the clip again. Click on retouch. Here is where the magic happens. Those TikTok filters that you usually see, they have it here in CapCut app. So click on retouch. Click on face. Here you can even play around with the body one, but I don't usually do this. I like to leave my body the way it is. Some people will come here and reshaping their body. They will look bigger or they will look slimmer, but I usually come here. Now you can see my face is not that bad, but it's looking dull. So I want it to look more beautiful and pop a little bit. What I usually do is I click on smooth. And then once you click on the smooth, you drag it forward. See how my face will change there. Are you seeing what is happening there? It's too smooth now when you take it to 100, but I don't like it there. I usually stay at either 30 or 40. So I'm going to leave it at 40. Then click on skin tone. This skin tone here, click on it, and then I'll choose my skin tone. Because my face is looking dark here, I'm going to select something a little bit warmer, like a little bit brighter, which is this one. I usually use this particular one, warm yellow. That's what it says there, warm yellow. I click on warm yellow. You see it changed a bit. If you remove it, see how it will change back to normal again. You see it's dark. Click on it again. Sometimes I do drag it like this, you see, or you go back. You see how it's changing. It's up to you to know what you want. So I usually stay at 10 in most cases, or sometimes not in most cases. I just work with what the clip is looking like. I just give the clip what it wants. Then the intensity, you can choose to go up or go down. So I will stay at 70, which is where I usually stay at. You can choose other colors. So let's say I use this warm ivory. It will look whiter even. I think this one is better, so that my face will shine through, you know. If I use warm horn whatever, this one, to see now very dark, and that's not what I want. So see that I go with this or this. I think this is better. So let me use warm ivory. Then click here. Then click to apply to all. Remember, if you are doing this with multiple clips, always apply to all. If you forget to apply to all, you will end up uploading a video that has some clips edited while some are not edited, if that makes sense, or color graded. Yes, so because I'm using only one clip, I don't have to do this. Now tick or check, and that's it. You see how beautiful it looks? Yeah. And plus my teeth is white. Remember, I did not add any whiteness to my teeth. My teeth is white. It's looking white already, you can see it. But let's say your teeth is looking brown, you can even brighten it. Okay, so click on the clip again, click on retouch again, click on face, then go over to white teeth, click on white teeth. Now you will drag it forward. As I'm dragging it, be looking at my teeth here and see what happens. You see, it's looking whiter, like even whiter. Take it back down because I don't need it. Okay, then check. Even here you can play around with all these tools here and see how they work. Then check, and boom, that's it. Okay, for me now, this, maybe I should add a little bit more brightness and color. Sorry, here is what I did. Click on the clip, click on adjust, click on brightness, and drag it to 20. Now it's at 20. I'm going to add a little bit more color. It's at 5. I'm going to drag it to 8. Sorry, 10. Okay, 10 is not bad. Then I'm going to the temperature. Click on temperature, drag it back down to 10. I will leave it at 10. What else do I need to do here? Nothing. So guys, here it is. You see how beautiful this clip looks. So I want to show you something now. Let me bring this same clip again. Let me bring it in. You click on this plus button. Can you see my cursor? Click on the plus button to go and select any clip you want to select. No, now I'm going to select the clip again. And good thing about this app is anyone you have selected, it will write imported, as you can see here, so that you will know the clips you've already added to your workplace or your timeline. I've imported this before, but I can still import it again. You can import it as many times as you want, no problem. They don't have restrictions for that. So I'm going to import it again. Click on it and click add. You can see it here, but click add and then exit. So this is the same clip. I want to show you something. Let's start from here. Let me cut out the part where I was coming. Delete. I want you to see the difference now where I'm talking. For instance, guys, we have come to the end of this. I'm going to cut this part and delete it. I want to show you something, guys. Guys, start from guys. Okay, from guys, cut, delete this part where I was coming in. We have come to the end of the we have come to the end of this. I'm going to cut and delete this part. Okay, I want to show you the difference. You see how dark and how raw this clip looks. Now look, see the change here. You see, huge change. People, you need to color grade your videos to look professional and beautiful. Even though I feel like the blue here is too much, which I can still reduce. Let me do that immediately. Go to adjust, go to temperature. Sorry, it's already there. Then bring it back to 5. Yes, see the difference is clear. Like, it's a lot better now. The blue is no longer too much. So the volume also differs. This one has the original volume, while this one I increased it a bit to 200. If you oh, I didn't do that, sorry guys, I forgot. So let's put it at 200, guys. All right, here's the difference now. Guys, we have come to the end of this we have come to the end of this you see, this one is louder than this one, so always try to increase the volume of your video so that people can hear what you're saying. Okay, you must not be shouting while recording your videos, but you can increase the volume when you are editing. If there is any other thing you want me to show you in this editing stuff, just let me know in the comment section so I can film another video about that. Now we are going to export this clip. I'm just going to show you how to export it, not that I need the clips anyway. You're just going to click on this place that says 10 sorry, go back again, 1080p. Here click on the arrow facing down, and here you can see the video is already at its normal setting, my camera setting. But if I want to increase the quality of this video, I can go to 2K or 4K, but it's not always advisable because it might ruin the quality of your video. But if you filmed or recorded that video in 2K or 4K, make sure you drag this line to either 2K or 4K depending on the quality you used. And as you move this one forward, you also move these two forward. Let's say you used 2K to record the video, you put it at 2K. Let's say you used frame rate, maybe your frame rate is 50 or 60. For those of us in Europe, it is always recommended to use 50. If you are in America, 60. So I'll put it at either 50 or 60. It doesn't really matter. My battery is down, guys. I'll have to end this video soon. Now you can choose to the code rate, you can choose to bring it up to high. Okay, but I'm not doing all of that. I'm leaving it as it is, everything back to where it is. All those ones will give you a better picture quality. Like, your video will be so clear, crispy and crystal clear. Oh, I love it. So after you are done setting up this place, you will click on export and your video will start exporting. Okay, that is if you have memory space in your phone or tablet. But if you don't, it will not export. It will tell you there is not enough space or whatever. Why is it taking time though? What happened here? See, there is a problem here, but you get the gist, guys. I don't want my battery to die on me. Again, you need internet to edit with this app. Okay, yes, thank God that this thing happened. It's exporting now. Sorry, something happened. I think my internet went off a bit. It's back now. You can see it has started exporting and it's done. So another thing I want to mention is that you will need internet to use this app, but with KineMaster you don't need internet. That's the difference. But this one has a lot more features than that of the KineMaster one. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. See you in my next one. Bye, guys.